Here we go for the gold medal and the $1,000 that comes with it. Once again, thanks to Performance Pickleball RVA for making it possible for this live broadcast of the Body Armor 804 Open. Garcia to serve first. Takes a quick advantage. Garcia out to a 1-0 lead. She took that big lead on Chakraborty, went up 8-0. Never allowed Chakraborty up off the mat. Bronze medal match. 2-0 and a yes from Taylor Garcia.
What a beautiful slice. That backhand slice just to keep Pappas back enough to get to the net and really control that shot.
She had that angle at the top of the tape. Similar strategy, though, that we saw against Chakraborty, that driving slice like you were mentioning, Max, to the backhand, set her up at the net.
It's so difficult as a competitor to get under that shot. You really have to let that ball sit, come down, and then try to do your best to get under it. And when it's deep, it's nearly impossible.
Garcia has had the best of it thus far. That was a similar pattern, deep to the backhand corner. Got that high ball at the net. Took her one more overhead than it had previously, but she ultimately got the job done. Back to the serve, back to the scoreboard. That was long. So Pappas, a little out of sorts. We haven't seen this from Kirsten today. She has been in firm control of her game since checking in. That was wide, I believe it was indeed. 4-0 for Taylor Garcia. Misfire on the forehand. Serve back to Pappas. And the big difference, Max, between playing a game to 15 as opposed to 11, a 4-0 lead is not insurmountable in either, but it stands as a much larger deficit when playing to 11 than playing to 15.
Yeah, when playing to 11, you got a little bit of breathing room. Playing to 15, you don't have that much because it's one game winner takes all. So it's going to be interesting, this match.
Kirsten Pappas on the board.
There's that long backhand slice.
They played through that.
Wow.
That appeared wide off the paddle of Pappas. Again, we have a much better vantage point from everybody up here top.
The best view in the house, guys.
Garcia long on the serve. Pappas cuts into that lead, now at 4-2. Garcia takes the serve back. Again, it's that serve return that has been her best friend, both the bronze medal and this gold medal match thus far. A few more mistakes, unforced errors early going gold medal match than we saw at any time in that bronze medal match.
Pappas getting to the
net.
Shot
by Pappas.
Pappas starting to feel it now.
Pappas has that stealthy game. She doesn't blow you away with the velocity on her ground strokes, but man, the slippery angles like that shot we saw there, Max.
Just a little wide by Pappas. Both these ladies seem to be using that backhand slice, keep their opponent deep, and then control that net, get to that net quick.
You see that, Max, parks across the country as more and more tennis players are converting to pickleball. That slice backhand usually comes with them from the tennis game, and why not? Even more effective, I think, with a pickleball than it is with a tennis ball.
Absolutely.
Drives me nuts, I know that. It's fun to see the surrounding courts, all various skill levels, 3-0 and up throughout the day.
As Pappas misfires on that backhand slice.
But Pappas creeping back in there. She was down 4-0. Oh,
what a drive
too
by
good
Garcia.
from Garcia.
Let's keep it up, Taylor. Let's see what you can do with this.
And that's, again, it's not that they're rooting against Kirsten Pappas, and neither are I, but we'd love to see the drama of that winner-take-all game to 15. We got a long way to go to get there, though, for Taylor Garcia.
It's $1,000. These ladies know it. There's money on the line.
Boom, and a fist pump from Garcia. Her length has been a problem thus far in game one.
Well, she's so agile, John. She's able to get to some of these balls that most women aren't, and she's quick. She's great to read the ball, and, of course, her placement of that ball has just been phenomenal.
Misfired on that forehand a few more times here in the gold medal match. That was 4 by my count. It's still out in front, 6-3. Good serve by Pappas.
Garcia just painted.
The tape.
And that tape
Brushed that one wide. We saw some brilliant rolls on the topspin from both players in that exchange. Back within the point, Kirsten Pappas. And all square at 6 apiece. And I'll tell you what has not changed. A lot of these players will get fired up on big exchanges, great shots, taking leads. Seen that from Garcia. You don't see any change in the demeanor for Kirsten Pappas. She's a woman on a mission out here.
Stone cold Pappas.
Oh, and the take tip helps Kirsten Pappas. No emotion, but an apology.
Yep.
I'm not sure how often players actually feel bad about that. Pappas out front for the first time.
Great shot by Pappas. So deceptive, and just hid that shot to the very last second.
Garcia will take the time out here as the tide has turned in game. Return, unforced error from Garcia. Now Pappas closing in on a game one triumph. There you see the first emotion from Pappas and Max. It was a phenomenal shot from Garcia, but a little bit surprised Pappas didn't try to take the net position at any point in that point. She had a couple opportunities.
You're right, John. She just kept sitting back, and just driving that ball. And eventually Garcia capitalized on it. But she just missed that serve, and we got a side out.
Garcia could not take advantage with the service error. And again, nothing will frustrate players like the service error, because serving pickleball, quite frankly, is the easiest shot to execute.
Wow, Pappas with the finesse. What a shot by Kirsten.
I thought she might take that one around the pole, but instead, the floater cross court. That puts her on victory's doorstep here in game one, and one game away from the gold medal. And there is game one to Kirsten Pappas. And so after Garcia carried that momentum from the bronze medal match, Women's Open gold medal match continues to game two. Kirsten Pappas, who has been in the driver's seat all day long through the winner's bracket, has that 1-0 lead. And the serve to start game two. Oh, impossible shot by Pappas to put her on the board. First in game two. John Laser, Max Gutierrez, our entire crew, Dan Tierney, Craig Keaton running the show. We've got phenomenal camera operators, including our guy Colin, who climbed up the scaffolding with us here today. And we'll be with you all weekend long. Again, men's and women's doubles tomorrow. Both of those fields stacked, as is mixed doubles. We'll have that for you on Sunday. Taylor Garcia with that driving backhand. Garcia needs to get back to that aggressor position, Max. We've seen her. She's at her best when she's able to punch that ball to the corner and get to the net, use her length there.
Yeah, we don't know if it's her fatigue or what it is, but earlier in the last game, Garcia started off with a 4-0 lead. She was getting to the net, but right now she's been sitting back, and it really has not been working out well for her.
A little stumble there from Pappas. Wasn't sure if she kind of tweaked her ankle a little or was concerned about falling into the kitchen. Great setup
Great
and finish
by Garcia.
from Taylor Garcia. You could almost see that coming in slow motion. Again, it's that backhand slice, Max, that you've alluded to a number of times that really sets up the successful points for Garcia.
When Garcia can work that backhand slice and come up towards the net, she's going to control the point. But lately she's just been sitting back. And like I said, it just has not been working out well for her. Get to the net.
Pappas long with the backhand volley. Garcia couldn't hang on to the lead in game one.
There she
Great
goes.
shot on that slicing backhand volley. So Garcia out front again here, Max, in game two. What does she need to adjust from what occurred that turned things in game one? Well, shots like that will help as Pappas
Fires it
the
right into
return
the
error.
net. So I think Garcia's really just got to move forward. It seemed like there might have been a little fatigue the last game that was setting in, but right now she's got to work that slice, get to the net, control the net, and yep, just like that, Pappas is calling the timeout. She feels the momentum shift. Hey, quick shout out to my wife, Carla. Carla, if you're tuning in, we appreciate it.
Yeah,
Been thinking about you.
We appreciate
wanted to give you a little love, sweetheart. And my son Omar, daughter Celeste, everybody tuning in. We thank y'all, and we appreciate everybody in the comments too. Donna, Maria, thanks so much for the love. The courts are looking phenomenal, and Medina Alvarez is a complete stud. We know that.
Jonathan Medina Alvarez wearing that gold medal from the men's open as he took care of his former student, former collegiate player when he was coaching. Serve still and momentum with Garcia. Excellent drop, and Garcia in the driver's seat here in the middle game. She hopes of a best of three. And another error on that slice from Pappas. It's been out of sorts here in game two. 10-1 for Garcia, trying to force game three, and a service error. She's had a few of those, in this gold medal match. Serve right back to Garcia, trying to extend. Again, Garcia coming through the loser's bracket that lost to Pappas earlier on in our draw. Would need to win this best 2 out of 3.
Oh, and
change
Pappas.
balls here. We got the ball
Pappas
cracking there.
Yeah. Pappas calling that ball just a little too wobbly. Getting a new ball.
Occasionally get out of round.
Especially after
when
Medina putting away a few.
Yeah, I think we changed balls, but particularly with Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
Away a few.
The power with Garcia's forehand and her backhand.
Well, can't close the deal with her second chance. That's that position she's had success from, getting that forehand attackable volley. Got a little off balance there.
A little misdirection by Garcia.
The no-look finish by Garcia.
And let's see if Garcia can put this one away. We've got a 10-1 lead. and force a game 3 here. See if Garcia can get to that net.
Yeah, she was trying to.
Yep.
I'd give Pappas a lot of credit. She's fought off now 3 game points here in game 2.
2-10. Great shot by Pappas in that
I
angle.
think Garcia's doing it all here, though. Commentating, that's exactly what I was going to say. That was an exceptional shot from Kirsten Pappas.
Pappas took the words right out of our mouth.
Yes, she did. Yeah,
And just a little too long.
Anything else was going to get crunched at the non-volley zone line by Taylor Garcia. See if the third time's the charm here to try to extend this gold medal 2 out of 3 match to a game 3. A little high on the drop, and that's the result. You've got such a great vantage point here. You can hear Taylor Garcia say, "That's so." Back here, sorry for some.
Touch.
Kirsten Pappas had to laugh at the ability it takes to pull that one off. But Garcia, she had it at 10-1. It's 10-5 now. This is her 6th opportunity.
And she
Close it
hits
out,
her
and she's
serve
long
deep.
again on the service here. That's the 3rd time of those 6. Hasn't forced Pappas to hit a return. (10-6).
10-6, and we see the frustration coming up from Garcia.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Pappas seems to be a little bit more emotionally level-headed than Garcia. (10-7). Pappas with the serve now. Back within striking distance. Excuse me, 10-8. Picked up a point during our delay there. Oh, what a shot, and it's 10-9.
Wow.
Kirsten Pappas on the comeback trail here. Again, Pappas controlled game 1 after an early 4-0 lead for Garcia. Went on an 11-2 run. Put herself a game away. Massive point here. And we're square at 10.
We are tied.
9-point
10.
run for Kirsten Pappas, trying to complete what has been an impressive run through the Women's Open bracket.
Got a look of determination. She's ready to close this one out.
But Garcia, not so fast, my friend. Deep to the corner, but she slipped, I believe.
Yep.
And that will turn the serve on the side out back over to Kirsten Pappas. Just looked like that right foot slipped out just enough. Took the ball to the very end of her paddle. Oh, what a great shot. May have been going out. Garcia didn't want to take the chance, and it pays off for her.
Garcia's fired up, and she's definitely wearing her emotions on her sleeves.
Rightfully so. Well, again, we saw 2 big comebacks on the men's open draw. Neither of those comebacks ultimately came to fruition. They stopped a point short. Garcia's hoping this is another chapter in that same story. And a point away from a third game.
There she is. Couple fist pumps from Garcia.
And you can just see it, Max. It's the same recipe. Driving to that backhand side, get to the net, and pounce. On the men's side, in our singles bracket, now Garcia trying to prevent Pappas from doing likewise on the women's side. Great get. Oh, we're going to a third game. Great get there, Pappas. Couldn't have hit that shot a whole lot better. And our work is not done here on the women's open side as Taylor Garcia watched Kirsten Pappas come all the way back even at 10 apiece, but then puts away game 2. The Blazers Ladybug Society proud to present the Body Armor 804 Open, and we're proud to bring you this game 3 as Taylor Garcia fights off elimination from Kirsten Pappas. Again, if Garcia prevails here and she picks up the first point in her effort to do so, she would have to then defeat Pappas again in a single game to 15 to claim the gold.
And it's been a long day of pickleball for these ladies. You can see between breaks, between games, they're both stretching, they're both hydrating. So we'll see if fatigue becomes a factor in this last game.
Out to the early lead quickly. Once again is Taylor Garcia. She leads 2-0. A little surprised that was the soft choice there on the short return, but it works out for Garcia.
Garcia with a little finesse, making Pappas come forward and try to drive a really low shot.
4-0. As it was in game 1, however, Pappas flipped the script in that game. Prevailed 11-6. Just a smidge long, and Pappas with a much-needed side out. And long from Garcia, and Pappas, you'll recall in game 1, Max was able to inch her way back in. It wasn't a big run. It was a point here, a couple points there.
Yeah, game 1 we saw.
Oh, what a shot. Right on the line, 4-2.
Pappas ready to put this one away.
Yeah, Kirsten Pappas, she's not fazed by a deficit. You've seen that. Garcia forces the side out, but Pappas successfully cut the lead in half. And again, Pappas prevails game 3. She wears the gold medal. Garcia does. We play one game to 15 for all the marbles. Oh, inside out.
Nice inside out, Taylor. Well, as we mentioned earlier, John, earlier in the brackets, it seemed like Pappas got the better end of the deal, stealing a match from Garcia. So let's see if Garcia's got it in her this time. But we do think that fatigue may play a little bit of a role in this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a long day. This bracket started 2:15. Garcia remains in control with the side out here in game 3. We got skinny singles or mini singles, that is officially known, and that is a unique facet here. Blazers Ladybug tournaments threw that in an exploratory fashion for the Ladybug Classic a couple months ago, Max. It was well received. So that will close our opening day of action following this Women's Open final. Oh, did she catch that corner?
Great
She did.
Shot by Pappas.
Applauding on the paddle, Garcia. Tremendous shot from Kirsten Pappas.
Pappas feeling it.
And Pappas, look at that expression. I think
that was the first expression she's given us all day.
I think Kirsten was a little bit upset that she didn't follow that outstanding drop to the net, but wound up plastering the winner regardless. Caught the line, did Garcia. Oh, great get by Pappas. Laughing as she came back. She knew it was going to be a fruitless chase.
Pappas having a little bit of a sense of humor this time around, huh?
Yeah, we'll get a timeout on the court. And yeah, sometimes it's unlike tennis, the court just so condensed in pickleball that you're kind of stymied. Even if you get there, not a whole lot good was going to happen. 6-3, she leads now. It'll stay that score as Pappas induces the side out.
And Pappas really going after that backhand, controlling the court, moving Garcia around.
Oh, but Garcia counters.
Not close that. Oh, and she wants that ball back.
Yes, she does, because Pappas was in control of that point, working both corners. Got away with one there, did Taylor Garcia.
So we stay at 6-3. See if Garcia can move past, get towards 7, get a little closer to possibly getting that big check later.
Literally a big check. Had one of those Happy Gilmore-style checks made. 7-3. She does creep closer. You're probably a little young for that, Max. Brilliant movie.
Get out.
90s.
Get out. That's one of the classics right there.
Stand this Bob Barker.
Price is wrong.
Off the tape to an 8-3 lead.
And that really seems to be the formula for Garcia's success against Pappas is she's able to use that backhand slice or that slice in general and just get to the net. And when she sits back, it doesn't seem so successful, but yeah, she's able to maneuver around and get
shoestring volley. Yeah, you're 100% right, Max. We've seen it. We saw it against Shatra Beauty, and we're seeing it against Pappas here as well. Long as the surge towards the net. Carried the weight forward for Taylor Garcia. Had the alley, couldn't find it.
She goes.
Shot into the corner. There's the backhand. Didn't need the volley that time. 9-4 for Taylor Garcia. Had a little trouble closing out game 2. She'd love to ease through this game 3 because game to 15 late. Shots like that will help.
Catching the line, Garcia.
10-4, Taylor Garcia. And a quick timeout from Kirsten Pappas. That's far. A little worried about that bronze medal. There it is, and Garcia off the return error will force that decisive game to 15. Now, Max Gutierrez with me up here in our broadcast tower. We thank Sunbelt Rentals and Josh Perkins, Cross Creek Construction, for erecting these towers. Here we go for all the cash and the gold. And Garcia started with the serve, but that is fleeting as Pappas forces a rapid side out. And Max, what would you like to see from Kirsten Pappas in terms of adjustments here after dropping the best 2 out of 3?
Well, for me, it seems like Kirsten's got a little fatigue in her, but what she just did there, she's got to come to the net. She's been sitting back, and whoever's controlling the net between these two, it seems like they're having the most success. So if Pappas wants to walk away with a big check, she's got to get on up to the net.
Yeah, it's kind of the common denominator, right, in pickleball, but particularly so in singles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great shot there. Not much the Pappas could have done with that.
Garcia placed that perfectly in that back corner, just out of reach for Pappas.
Good get.
Yeah.
All for naught. We talked about Pappas scrambling get earlier on in game 3. Tables turned on Garcia there.
She had Garcia doing a couple suicides in that point.
Oh, man, I don't miss those. And it's Pappas who gets out to the stronger start as we race to 15 here. Pappas gets there but couldn't find it in the corner.
And I saw Taylor start rubbing her back and wincing. So I wonder if fatigue's setting in for her. She might be cramping or just getting a little tight back there. These ladies have been playing their hearts out for the last few hours.
Yeah, this has been an incredible match thus far. And Garcia forces the net ball there. Well, a reminder, all this presented by Performance Pickleball RVA, and that's set to open December 2023. Memberships went on sale. Pre-registration last night, now available online at ppbrva.com. Variety of levels to choose from. Reminder, we will be capping those membership levels each at 100, so get on in there. Don't miss your spot. Garcia, you see sometimes they're just a complete mishit. Rare at this level, but there was one there from Garcia. And every time it happens, the player that committed that error is mystified as to how it happened.
A quick talk to themselves, right? See if she can come on up. Yep.
And she did. And it's like a hockey goalie, Max, where the cuts down the angle.
Yeah, absolutely. And a game like this is so important because both parties are so exhausted of playing throughout the day. Less running is good, right, John?
That's exactly right.
Just a little long.
And through the legs in frustration from Garcia. But she leads 3-1. Serve back to Pappas. Wasn't quite good enough on the return to allow her to get to the net, Max, and you see her get caught in no woman's zone.
Yep. She got caught mid-stride. Pappas had just enough umph on that ball.
Nasty spin on that serve, but it doesn't work out for Pappas.
It almost looked like a mishit.
Garcia got it back. Of course, they outlawed the chainsaw serve over a year ago, and then outlawed the toss spin serve. Creates some of those wacky bounces, but these elite players can sometimes get it even without that benefit. Great flick from Pappas. But Garcia remains in control.
I didn't even know how she got to that ball. The ball's 6 feet behind her. Just a quick flick of the wrist, and Garcia makes it look so easy.
Exceptionally impressed with both of these players' games. Pappas' lead decreases to a single point, 4-3. Get the feeling, Max, that this one not going to be one-sided in one direction or the other.
No, we've got ourselves a great little nail biter ahead of us. Just a little long by Garcia.
4-3, Pappas with the lead and the serve. That one drops in. The teardrop
Pappas
top
put
spin to the corner.
so much topspin. That ball's 8 feet in the air. Garcia thinks there's no way that's coming in, and sure enough, it catches that back line.
I think it was the smart play, honestly, by Garcia to let it go. I thought for certain from up here it was going to go long as well. That one also stays in play. Had a little side spin and put it out of the reach of Garcia. Pappas, a 6-3 lead. Had to regain her footing after Garcia took the best 2 out of 3. Oh, she had the angle, but not the altitude.
We're seeing both players slowly get back to their positionings right now.
Yeah. Serve that energy.
Yep.
Slice forehand from
just
Garcia.
a little wide.
And that was the variance there, the slice forehand. Rather than that topspin forehand that she's been favoring most of this match.
4-6.
Pappas stays to the backhand side, and that maneuver favorable.
That quick overhand, backhand, flick hand riff, whatever it is, wrist flick. Some of these higher level players, they just make it look so easy, and it's such a difficult shot, especially with placement.
As is that from Garcia. Striping the line. 6-4 for Pappas. Garcia earns the side out. Now you see for the first time Garcia limping a bit. Heavy legs for all the competitors at the end of the day. Oh, inside out from the shins from Kirsten Pappas. 6-4 and serving, Kirsten Pappas. Quick side out for Garcia. Starting to see the facial expressions from both change. We're really getting into the grind here of what has become a 4-game finale. You knew immediately Garcia did not choose the shot that she wanted to. She tried that slice forehand line. I think what she was looking for was cross-court topspin. Couldn't find the corner.
Just a little long by Garcia.
And a timeout taken, and I think it's a good timeout from Taylor Garcia. Not because of the score, but you can see there's just a hitch in her giddy-up for the first time.
You're actually trying to focus in the middle. So it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. We got some really good competitors, and a couple pros, and a couple up-and-coming pros. So a lot of excitement for the viewers.
No doubt about it. Just completely different game. Doubles, it's, of course, the more favored game.
Less moving.
Recreational. Yeah, less moving. All right, Garcia trying to take a bite off this 3-point deficit. Can't do so. Side out. Kirsten Pappas. Put away by Pappas. And the fist pump. The subtle let's go. Doubling up now, Taylor Garcia. Same strategy that has worked against her works for Pappas. We'll resume with Pappas serving ahead 4. Great driving finish by Kirsten Pappas. The run continues. First to double digits. It's Kirsten Pappas, and starting to gain control here, Max, of this decisive game to 15.
Pappas is looking pretty confident right now. She's got that backhand slice nice and low, kissing the net. And just a little wide
Garcia
by Garcia.
Needed that. Set it up beautifully. Just couldn't finish the point off. 11-4. Kirsten Pappas. Deep topspin serve. Deep topspin return. (12-4). Oh, what a point from both players, but Garcia earns the side out. Incredible gets on both sides of the court during that exchange.
Let's see if both of these ladies just take their time nice and slow to get back to those lines.
Yeah, both players running each other around on that point. Side to side and back again.
Oh, and just a little off the end of the paddle. Gets that ball out, side out.
Pappas again serving 3 points away from gold. Oh!
What a shot by
Kirsten
Pappas.
Kirsten Pappas, 2 points away. Just the wrist flick to execute that shot from Pappas. Pappas, Max.
Pappas is dialed in.
Garcia is not losing this last game. Pappas is just taking it. She has taken her game to another level here, and now a point away. Timeout taken to prevent that for at least a minute. Taylor Garcia not done yet. She'll serve trailing 14-4, 4-14. Oh, had the alley. Did Taylor Garcia, and you see the exasperation on her face after she couldn't find it.
Yeah, she missed that opportunity, but you know Pappas is just playing lights out.
Yes, she is. Another chance to seal it.
And Pappas will put this one away.
Belongs to Kirsten Pappas. Fist pump to seal it as she defeats friend and former George Mason Patriot Taylor Garcia in 4 dramatic games. She is your inaugural Body Armor 804 Open champion in the Women's Open division.